welcome to Tarot by Jessa. I'll be doing a reading for the sign of Capricorn. Your birthday is upcoming. I'm a Sun Capricorn. So, hope you guys made it to your birthday. And yeah, good luck to everyone. Capricorn, what do we have for you? Nature, flowing, sweets, youth. Oh, I am so I am so sorry. I am so sorry. Okay, Capricorn, let's go back. Nature. Do you love nature? Do you love to hike? Do you love spending time outside? Something about mountains, trees, flowing of water. Water could be a very important aspect in your life. Maybe it's helping you rebuild your mental health. Sweets, you could be, I don't know, because I'm a very, I have sweet tooth. I must admit, I have a very sweet tooth. And it's not really for the best. So this could be some kind of, I don't know, infatuation with sweets, desserts. So just do be careful with sugar. I don't know what this means for you. Or this could be some kind of like a sign from the universe that you could be celebrating something. Again, our birthdays are upcoming and we have holiday season, Christmas, New Year's Eve. You might find yourself overindulging with a lot of desserts. So just do be careful with that. We don't want to get sick. Youth, you might be talking about dating or meeting someone. Sweet, sweet youth. Sweet youth. Maybe this doesn't mean literal food. Sweet youth. Oh, it's sweet to be back as a child. It's like it's fun to be kid once again or once and for all. Experience the sweetness of youth. Queen of Swords, you might be dealing with a Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. Upcoming, that's like an upcoming talk, a very important conversation with someone. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody's coming, something is coming, maybe an important talk between two feminine energies. We could be dealing with an air sign and an earth sign. This could be you, and there's an earth sign coming up to have a word with you, maybe a simple, direct, straightforward kind of conversation. Avoid too much argument, because you could be Capricorn, but some placements in Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. And you know how air sign can be. They can be a bit uptight. They can be a bit my way or the highway. But knowing that we Capricornians, we can be very grounded. But again, we have multiple placements. We have sun rising, we have moon sign as well, and we have different houses depending on our birthday. So I'm Capricorn, but it doesn't mean all the Capricorns who watch this video are similar to me. But yeah, I feel like there's an important talk, but there's something about sweetness of youth. Sweetness of youth, something about young energy, maybe playfulness, friendships, sisterhood, friends, lovers. You could be dealing with the LGBTQ community, or this could be your sister, or this could be a best friend, a neighbor, or somebody you know from when you were younger. To remind you of the sweetness of your youth. That's beautiful. There's somebody who's coming up to have a word with you to remind you of the sweetness of your youth. Could be your mother, like, having a word with you. Maybe you had a fallout with her, or you haven't had a word with her ever since. I don't know for how long. Maybe you're very far away from this person. I don't know what your relationship is with this Queen of Swords. If you are the Earth sign and you're the Queen of Pentacles, because You can be Queen of Swords or Pentacle. It just go with the flow, or go with the energy of the cards rather than the gender and the sign. But most probably you're the Queen of Pentacles. And the Queen of Swords pertains to an air sign, or somebody who wants to come forward with an honest talk. But I don't think it's an argument. There might be some kind of exchange of sharp words, considering the Queen of Swords is here with the sword pointed upright. Let's clarify what the Queen of Swords want. The Sun, the Queen of Swords, doesn't want to argue. There's something about, I told you, something about the sweetness of youth. Like maybe this is just a simple conversation, but with the Knight of Swords and the Three of Wands, I feel like somebody is physically moving. There's some kind of transition, there's some kind of movement, an arrival, like the ships are arriving. This is like a major announcement to tell you something, someone, an energy, a situation is unfolding, somebody's arriving. This is not just a simple message on Messenger or WhatsApp. Hey, how are you? Do you know me? We're best friends for 10 years, and I've known you since we've known each other since we were in high school or in university. But it's like a kind-hearted talk, but there's a touch of honesty. Again, it could be between daughter and mother, sisters, lovers. It doesn't have to be same gender. Go with the energy. But whatever the Queen of Swords brings, it brings you happiness. I think this person, it could be a man with a Gemini sign. Sorry, Gemini or Libra sign, Aquarius. This could be a teacher, a surgeon, someone who holds a needle and a pen, quite intelligent. They bring you happiness. Maybe they used to bring you happiness, or they will bring you happiness. They're coming. A change is going to happen. 10 of Wands, so the Death card. It's inevitable. Whatever is coming, whatever is taking place, it's inevitable. It aims to bring this talk, whatever talk you're gonna have with this air sign, or maybe a fellow earth sign. Whatever this talk is, it could bring you happiness, or this person used to bring you a lot of happiness in the past. But whatever this person is going to come forward with, whatever situation is unfolding, it aims to bring major revelation, like a serious talk. I forgot. This is Pluto. With the air sign, we have Pluto in Aquarius. So maybe this is Pluto. Pluto coming to your life. Coming to your life. Well, Pluto already came to our second house last month. So I think maybe we're about to feel the major aspects of Pluto transition to our lives as Capricorn. And it's going to stay there for 19 years. But there's an ending that's about to happen. It's permanent, but it's a good ending. 10 of Wands is a good ending. It's as if to say you're not suffering anymore. That's what the 10 of Wands is about. Like a sickness that's about to end, a project that's about to end. But it's a good ending. It's as if to say you're done. You're done for this shift. Go home. Something is done. Something is evolving, transitioning, transforming on a molecular level, like permanent transformation, a death, an ending of a cycle. Yeah, end. There's an ending. There's an ending. Again, this could be the effect of Pluto in Aquarius. If this is a conversation with an air sign, they wish to bring an ending, an important ending. But this is about happiness. Look at the bottom of the deck. I told you something is arriving. What did I say? This is not a simple message. It's like an arrival of an energy of a person, maybe a group of people. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have the Judgment card. Again, it resembles announcement of some kind. It's announcing the arrival of Ten of Cups. Announcement, revelation. Both of these cards, this major arcana, point to revelation, clarity, as if the gates of heaven are opening up to answer your prayers. Whatever it brings permanent transformation, ending, a good ending of a cycle, a death of a particular situation. But on the positive note, it's going to make you happy. It's going to make you happy. The announcement, the arrival is going to make you happy. It's going to bring a lot of happiness. Going back to this, experience the sweetness of youth. We could be talking about the celebration of life, or this could be a one-time celebration. You might meet a new person, because the Pluto sitting on our second house. I'm gonna touch a bit of astrology here. The Pluto's sitting on our second house. It's facing the eighth house. Hi, sorry. I had to get my this book astrology reading cards, but I just thought I would show you for other people who are not too aware of astrology. The birth chart or the chart astrology. This is Western chart. So here's our sign. This is us. This is our sign. Okay, this is Capricorn, and Pluto. Pluto is in our second house. Okay, this is Aquarius. So when Pluto is sitting on a particular house, it's gonna sit there for the next 19 years. And the second house of all signs, it pertains to our work, to our source of income that we do, our livelihood that we do with our hands. This is not related to other people's money. So on another note, so Pluto is going to sit here for the next 19 years. It's facing and it's opposing the 8th house. It's just a bit confusing because we have the camera. But when you look at this, the original chart would be this, the sign is over here and it's like moving like this, counterclockwise. So Capricorn, Aquarius, the 8th house would be Leo. So Pluto is opposing the 8th house. The 8th house is the house concerned with partnerships and wealth related to other people, shared wealth, shared resources, money connected to other people, businesses, inheritance, something about partnerships. So let's say, because I wanted to say there's something coming here. Something is arriving to our lives. I'm going to claim this reading as mine as well. That will make whatever this changes is, if I am correct, this is the effect of Pluto in Aquarius, and it's going to open doors for all of us. Something is arriving, something major is arriving. Arrival that will make us very happy, that will open doors of opportunities for us. Now, I don't want you to feed into hocus pocus, fairy tale kind of life. Pluto might end up, as I said, there's a major ending as well. Pluto might end up cutting ties, might end up asking you to cut ties with people that are no longer serving you for your highest good, even if it means family members. Let's say you got a business with your family members or a cousin or maybe a friend of yours or even your sister, brother, and you have a fallout. Now that Pluto is in Aquarius, remember, second house, money, wealth, income that we make with our hands, our livelihood. Let's say you're a farmer. That's it. That's your second house right there. Pluto coming to our second house is probably affecting this. You don't be too surprised if you find yourself divorcing a partner, all because it's related to the changes you need to do in order for you to have a change of your income. Pluto reflecting opposite to your 8th house, the one that I showed you, it's making an aspect. So Pluto on Aquarius making an aspect to your 8th house, which is Leo. Shared resources, wealth management, money related to other people. Pluto's effect will not be as intense, but it's still got an effect. It has some kind of activation. It will activate your 8th house, our 8th house. Some of you who are single might meet someone like a business partner, who's going to propose a business offer to you. That's why you appear here as the Queen of Pentacles. I was already seeing this in my mind, but I couldn't find the right, like it's sitting at the tip of your tongue, but there's just so many ideas playing on your head. So everything here is brought by the Pluto in Aquarius, 2nd house, 8th house. Both are related to wealth. 2nd house with our hands, the skills, our jobs. I work as a nurse in a hospital, and I'm already, ever since Pluto went to Aquarius, I believe last year for a couple of weeks. And then it went back to Capricorn, and then it went back to finally stay there November this year and stay there for the next 19 years. The entire 2 years, for the last 2 years, I've been battling the thought of leaving my profession. And I thought there was something wrong with me. And then I realized, no, now that I'm more knowledgeable about these things in the cosmos and astrology, I realize it's not me. So if you're thinking of changing jobs, changing industries, breaking up with certain people that no longer match your financial goals, there's nothing wrong with you. This is part of our life. The planetary positions and movement are affecting our decision making, and as it should be, it has to happen. Nothing is your fault in this transition. If you find yourself breaking up with a friend because their financial goals are no longer matching yours, or they're affecting your ability to save. Maybe they always invite you to go out every Friday, every Saturday, every weekend to drink and party. And for some reason, you're already thinking, oh, you know what? This is how I should manage my money. The bulk of my savings go to vacations, or maybe expensive weddings, or expensive parties, or frequent trips to the club or to the bars. That is your 2nd house. That is management of money. Pluto will teach you how to handle it. Pluto will help you make more money. Pluto will bring changes, permanent changes, and ending, even if it means painful ending. Like, again, breaking up with your friends, group of friends who are influencing you the negative way, friends who are trying to scam you, maybe workmates who have encouraged you to invest into bad financial securities. You have to cut ties with them. If you don't do it, Pluto will do it for you. Okay, so it will take, we have 19 years. It's 19 years in the making. Maybe 5 years after, 5 years into the 19 years, you might have your own business, or you could have changed. You could have been promoted to your new job. You see what I'm trying to say? But there's already an effect. The effect of Pluto is already kicking in. I've already felt this. Last year, I was going through a really rough time because of my career. It's just beautiful because I can see it. It's so bright in my eyes energetically. Look at this. It's like, let me bring an important change in your life. Let me end. Pluto in 2nd house. When a planet moves to your house, it aims, you have to cut. You have to do the cutting. When it moves to your 1st house, you're the one who's going to do the cutting. This planet is on a separate house. It's on a 2nd house. 1st house is Capricorn, and our 2nd house is our wealth, is our income, our source of livelihood. So we're the one who needs to cut this. Otherwise, the planet will punish, if not reward us. The planets are there to teach us lessons, to help us navigate. It gives us the energy. It activates. It's like a source of battery. It's hard for me to explain at this point, but I think I'm talking too much already. There will be major endings, major and painful endings. You might end up leaving a job you've been on for 25, 35, 20 years, and all of a sudden you develop you develop some kind of illness that stops you, that will convince you to stop doing it. That is Pluto. That is the effect of Pluto on our second house. I know someone who has been a radio announcer. Is that what you call it? A radio announcer, radio host. She loves that job. She loves it. She loved it for as long as she could remember. Ever since she finished uni, she went to radio hosting job. After that, well, I think years after that, she developed vocal cords cancer. So she couldn't do her job anymore. There was no point for her to persist doing a job that she could no longer do. Pluto targeted her, the changes in her second house targeted her vocal cords. This is the effect of cutting ties, even if it means bringing some kind of disaster. Something is going to be permanently transfigured, transformed in order to end. And I think that's what nature is here for. This is nature, this is cosmos, this is universe beyond our comprehension. And we have to submit. What do we do with nature? We follow it, we obey it, we submit to what nature wants. You know what, Capricorn? Just let it happen. Whatever is unfolding, let it happen. Whatever is coming your way, let it come. Whatever is going, let it go. But something good is arriving. I don't know how good this is, but 10 of Cups is good. Happiness, family life, if this is what you're talking about, a chance to build something with someone that's connected to your second and your eighth house. You might find a partner. I just want to throw it out there. You might find a partner, okay? A partner, maybe a romantic partner that could help you grow your wealth. Maybe a hedge fund manager, or someone who works in banking and finance, or someone who's good with money, or someone who has a business of his or her own, stepping into your life, helping you build your own as well. Again, Pluto facing the eighth house is being activated. Eighth house being the house responsible for money connected with others. You could find yourself managing someone else's money, as in the case of investments. You don't have to worry about the skills because Pluto is there for 19 years. Pluto is going to make sure you're armed, you're focused, but we have to do our part. Remember, we have to do our part. We have to manage our resources properly. Otherwise, if you don't cut ties, if you don't end habits that force you to lose money, Pluto being in your second house will teach you lessons that you will never forget. You might end up losing your house, your car. You might end up divorcing your partner as a result of Pluto's occupation on your house. It brings death, rebirth, transformation. And it's not a coincidence. This is it. This is part of life. It's part of nature. It's part of the cosmos. I'm just curious about this sweetness. Like, I feel like this is like the sweet. It's as if to say you're going to experience how sweet life is. Just one last, and we're gonna end this reading. Sweets. What do you mean by sweets? Okay. Yeah, this is the fulfillment of your joy, of your dream, Nine of Cups. I told you there's nothing for you to do. It will just happen. It will just happen when you least expect it. When you don't even need to lift a finger. But your part is to accept and submit to the rules, to the law of nature. If you find yourself in a situation where you're losing money, and there's a particular person that's allowing this to happen. For example, it's your dad or your brother or your cousin. Pluto is going to make sure to convince you need to cut ties with this person, or you need to end this hobby now, because you're losing money from it. If you don't submit to Pluto, your losses will double, your losses will multiply. Again, Pluto will help you, but we have to do our own part as well. But something is just gonna come to you. You don't need to do it. your fulfillment is going to happen to you. All you need is just wait. You just need to wait until this whole activation takes place. Sweets. What's this? This is your life's fulfillment. 9 of Cups. Something is coming. Knight of Swords. You thought this will never happen. You thought it will never happen. There's an energy here of someone who has been praying for this to happen, to arrive, to come into fruition. And it will happen. Knight of Pentacles, stability, a secure offer. Something is coming. Fertility, abundance. This is the Empress energy. You could be expecting, a message. Page of Wands. Maybe within a month, because I could see the Moon, which is the card of timing as well. There's some kind of message that's going to be sent to you, maybe within 2 days, within 2 weeks. Stretch 2 months. Queen of Cups is some kind of encouragement from the universe for you to accept. Be receptive. Be receptive to this message. I don't know what this is. What is the Knight of Pentacles? There's an offer coming into you as well, on top of the major breakthroughs that Pluto will give you. Sincere offer. Maybe it's an apology. It's a major apology to something that was very painful to deal with. Maybe I told you, because with this Pluto, it's facing 8 of Pentacles, 8th house. It's related to partnerships as well. So there is a partnership that could be partnership related to money, and you might meet a person as well that's completely unrelated to finances that will build a life with you. It could be a friend, a lover, or maybe just a close ally, mentor. But there's a sincere offer with a cup. Okay? It could be someone who's coming back around, because I feel like this is like an apology, or maybe this is a sincere offer that would heal your broken self-esteem, self-worth. It's rushing in with the Knight of Wands. There could be some kind of sexual tension as well with the Knight of Wands. Something is coming. There's sincerity. There's stability. It took a long time for this person or for this energy to arise. Maybe they've waited for a perfect timing. They prayed for this, or you could be the one who prayed for this. Whatever this is, it could be this could be a romantic partnership, and at the same time, you might meet a mentor separate from this person. You could potentially meet multiple people over the course of 1 month, 2 months, to 3 months, even the entire 19 years of Pluto. You're going to have multiple partnerships that's going to help you build a life, manage wealth for other people, or a partner that would build a life with you. Again, partnerships that concerns that will help you build wealth, investments, inheritance. Somebody might, yes, of course, I forgot about that. Somebody might ring you a message, give you a ring and send you a message about inheritance, because 8th house rules inheritance. Again, money related to other people, or a mentor that's going to help you build a business, or a romantic partnership is possible as well. That's wealthy, that's going to help you manage your finances, or help you build your own business. Because if you become honest with it, isn't it? Our spouses, our boyfriends, girlfriends, partners, they're the closest to us in terms of money. Spouses build each other after all. You become business partners as well. But anyway, I'm not going to go deeper into that. Submit to nature. Submit to the cosmos. And open your doors. Just keep your doors open. This will unfold in due time. I wish you guys all the best.